Okay, I think this is working. All right, this should be working. So it has been a minute since my last video. I had planned to do a few haul videos, and I kind of just never got around to them. But a very important package just arrived, and I figured now would be a good time to talk about what was in that package, as well as a few other things that I've purchased recently. Um, and as you can tell by the title, the package is my EXID and BlackPink albums. I was originally not going to pre-order any K-pop for a bit unless it was like a group that I really, really wanted. And EXID just happened to be making a comeback, and they're my ults, so I had to give them a buy. So when I placed the order on K-Town for You, I also decided, okay, I'm gonna grab a BlackPink album as well, because I know I'm gonna buy that at some point in the future. And I wanted the Lisa member cover of the BlackPink album. So yeah, okay. So I actually I bought 2 copies of EXID's album because I really, 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 really wanted to support them. I know 2 copies isn't a lot, but like, I'm out of a job right now, so this was a lot for me. But I really wanted to support them, and I figured I could give them a couple extra bucks if I could. So I did. So I have this, as well as the Lisa cover of Born Pink. I was at Target the other day. $50. It was $48.99 for the Born Pink album. $48.99. Absolutely no way. Fuck off with that. It was $32 at the K-pop store. I went to Little Tokyo and in Little Tokyo, actually, if you're in LA, Little Tokyo, they opened up a K-pop store. It is great. They are always extremely on time with new releases, and they have like every version you need. Like they're my new go-to, and they were selling it for $32, and I should not be paying more at the Target than I do at the K-pop store. The K-pop store should be more expensive, you know? So let's talk about BlackPink first, because I only have this one. I don't know, I might have less to say about it than I should. I will say this before I begin. Sam, Shallow360, y'all know her. She did a video about Born Pink. It's a great video. Check it out. Just go watch it. I think she made a lot of really good points about them sonically in that video. But yes, I got the Lisa version because she is my bias. 8-track album. Oh, I love the CD cover. Oh, this is really pretty. Yeah, I'm really into this. This is great. Good job, YG. And then you have the photo book. Let me take a quick look, see if there's photo cards. There should be. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in the back here. Huh. Ooh. Is that everything? Okay, that's everything. Let me flip through this real quick. Okay, this is not a lot of pages, but it's cute. I was gonna buy, I think it was the gray version that is these teaser photos, or this photo shoot, and I'm glad that I can just buy this digipack and get the Lisa photos that I wanted, and then that's great. I like this outfit, but I will say it once again, like this could have been the album photo shoot for like any of their releases, you know? This could have been the La Lisa photo shoot. This could have been Boombaya. This could have been anything, you know? And I think that, again, I love BlackPink, but I feel like visually we need some changes as well, not just sonically. And I think that this album does not deliver in that aspect. Like, let's try something new with the girls. They're really pretty. Let's try something new, you know? This is the photo card that I got. I don't know, because sometimes when you have like member versions, it'll automatically come with a member photo, that member's photo card. Sometimes that doesn't happen. So I don't know. You tell me. I have not watched enough unboxings to understand if that's the case or not. Oh my God. Okay. The lyric sheet. It's very clear at this point that BlackPink, they're not trying for Korea. They're doing this for America at this point. Like they're trying to do a BTS deal. They're trying to hit #1 on Billboard. And I just don't think the singles they put out are going to get them there. I just don't think the singles they put out are going to get them there. And it's very evident by the fact that they debut like top 30 and then they fall off the charts in like 2 to 3 weeks. That's not a hit. That's not a hit. That's not a hit. There's no longevity there. Oh, the poster before I get into the track list. Oh, this is a good poster. I'm gonna put this up actually. Go under Maleficent. I need a poster like this size for right here. I need a yeah. Oh, by the way, check out my art wall. Ooh, art wall. I can't show you that poster because I don't know if it's. No, I can't. I was on a movie and it got canceled, but we have like a cute poster that we all signed as the crew to be like, well, we got fired. Great. But yeah, one of a kind poster. That's cool. Anyways, let's talk about the songs. Pink Venom, that last chorus, and I don't get along. Pardon me. Me and the last chorus don't get along. I still don't like it, but I gotta say, I really love everything else happening in this song. Like, the chorus, people were really clowning on the chorus when it came out, but I thought it was so catchy. Yeah, I liked everything about Pink Venom was like great to me until the last chorus. And then I was like, we need to fire Teddy. Like, I'm sorry, Teddy, you've made hits, you've made classics, but maybe it's time to let it go. Shutdown and we're acquaintances at best. We're acquaintances, mostly strangers. Type of Girl, I like Type of Girl. It's just money. It's just money. It's the same writers as Money. Becca Boom. And I think Becca Boom should be writing more of BlackPink. Like we should take Teddy off and give Becca Boom the lead. Because I feel like the best songs on here, I don't know if they have Teddy on them. Yeah, like yeah, Type of Girl, Happiest Girl. There's Teddy Sinclair, but I don't think that's the Teddy we're talking about, you know? Because Teddy's always in all caps and it's just Teddy. So yeah, I think we should take Teddy off. I think the best Teddy produced track on this album is Hard to Love. I will say that is my, like, by far my favorite song on this album. It was a surprise Rosé solo. It very much 2NE1 Come Back Home album where they had the CL solo. It was very that. But I'm really into Hard to Love. I think it's by far my favorite song on this album. Great tune for Rosé. And I just need another Rosé solo. I like Yeah. I think my consensus on this album is I can tell they tried new things, but they just didn't go very far. You know? I don't know how to describe it. Like I'm glad that they finally are trying some new things, but they took like a baby step. I feel like I wanted them to take a leap. And I don't think I got a leap. I flat out do not enjoy Ready for Love. I think it is the most copy paste. If an AI were to write a BlackPink song, they would have written Ready for Love. And I think that's kind of I don't know, I kind of feel that way about a couple of these songs. I don't know about Tally. I like Happiest Girl. I wish it was for a different group. And I'm not going to elaborate further because I think it would be too mean. So yes, that is the BlackPink album. I like it. I don't know if I like it more than Born Pink, but I think, okay. Here's my thought. I think singles wise, the album had the better singles. How You Like That, Ice Cream, Lovesick Girl, are better singles than Pink Venom and Shut Down. But I think B-side wise, I want to say Born Pink has the better B-sides. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. Oops, gotta close up the scissors. Okay, on for EXID. I'm really shocked that they came back. I fully thought that when they, kind of broke up in 2019, I was like, okay, it's over, whatever. I'd been through so many disbandments of favorite groups that I just like. When the news came out, I was kind of numb to it. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Circle of life with K-pop, And okay. This is the CD. But I'm glad they came back and did a little 10th anniversary. Oh, this is kind of nice. If you can see like this, it's like really shiny, the like edges. Ooh. This photo book is pretty thick. Wow. Wow. Okay. I just pulled a lot. These photos look better in the photo book than I feel like they did online. And that's good. I'm glad that they printed better. I think this photo of Ellie is great. I do not begrudge the limited budget for this because I'm just glad we got them back at all, let alone 3 songs and a physical, I want to find a good photo of Hani. Where's she at? Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh, I don't like that photo. Sorry, girl. I don't know if these Hani photos are. I don't know about them. But let's take a look. So the title track is Fire. Did you guys hear that? Hollywood. Anyways, the title track is Fire. I just think it's great that this and this arrived at the same time because I really feel like I'm buying 2 BlackPink albums, if you catch my drift. I just want to say I'm very, very, very happy EXID decided to come back as a group because they genuinely wanted to. They bought the trademark. I think Hani bought the trademark for the name EXID, and then they're all running EXID as a group together. And I think that that's great. I think that that's beautiful. And I'm really, really happy that they were able to get together and do this. I am so thankful, and I hope they continue to get together every now and then and give us a little something. I would love that. That being said, Fire to me just sounds like a BlackPink song. And don't get me wrong, it's like a good BlackPink song. The song has grown on me. I think the ta 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 fire fire, like that part's really, really catchy. The vocals are good, production's good. It's not a bad song by any means, but it's just kind of a BlackPink song to me. And I feel like there was a big period where a lot of girl groups were just trying to do BlackPink diatribes and it wasn't really working out. And it's still not working out for those groups. And I'm not saying like I don't need this to chart well, but I feel like I always thought of EXID as the group that was ahead of the curve, the group that experimented, and the fact that they kind of just in the way it just like sonically, they just kind of went with the most run-of-the-mill sound right now is very disappointing as a listener of EXID. I wish that they had done something like disco is coming up. They could have done disco. House is really big. Could have done an EXID house song. They could have done something completely different. They could have given us like, I think what they could have done is like, okay, we know fans really love Every Night. Let's do Every Night 2.0. We'll do that kind of style. I don't know. Just something that's not the generic girl crush that we've seen the last 5 years. And I think that's what they did. And it just, I don't know. It really bummed me out when that song came out. And I was kind of like, oh, I mean, it's good, but it's not. And then I felt like an asshole because I was like, oh man, all the members worked really hard getting together to make this album for us. And here I am complaining that I don't really love the song because it's kind of just, it's just not like, it's just not as good as it could be and what I'm used to from them. So I will, for credit to Fire, it is not their worst single. That is still Me and You. Their worst single is still Me and You. I'm not willing to debate it. I just, like, that's facts for me. Me and You is by far their worst single. I don't know. This might be my second least favorite single. It's still like a couple cuts above Me and You. And when I say I don't like Me and You, I still listen to it. Like EXID or Alt. Even songs I don't like as much, I'm still listening to more than a lot of other groups, you know? So please keep that in mind. But I just thought Fire was a BlackPink song. I didn't love that for me. I didn't love that for them. I thought it was kind of boring. Anyways, on to the B-sides. They also disappointed me, guys. I'm so sorry. I Don't Know is good. It sounds exactly like How You Doing on their last album, the Me and You album. Yeah. They have a song called How You Doing. This is like the follow-up to that song. If Type of Girl is the follow-up to Money, I Don't Know is the follow-up to How Is It or How You Doing. And I'm fine with that. I was fine with that. When I listened to it the first time, I really liked it. I said, okay, you know, we know this B-side from them, but it's a good B-side, so I'll take it. And then we get to Lego, and I just thought it sounded too much like I Don't Know. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I don't know. Lego is a fan song, and I don't think that every fan song needs to be a ballad or anything, but I think if you go and you look up, there's a live clip of like about a month ago, actually, that they said that they were going to release a fan song because they didn't announce that they were going to release a single album. They just said, oh, we're going to release like a fan song for our 10th anniversary. And they sang Lego, a little bit of Lego. And it was nice. And I think Solji sounded great, but they did just like I just thought it was going to be like a nice acoustic song. And it's not. It's like a very hyperactive song in like I don't want this kind of way. Like I think it should have been a more of a mid-tempo song, more of an R&B song, maybe more of a ballad song, more of an acoustic guitar song, one of those, than like, because it just feels like you have this BlackPink song title track and then two B-sides that sound really similar, and then the English version of the BlackPink title track. Also, to cover up, to fully get into my, this feels like a BlackPink song, it has some crazy stupid English, including I'm sweet like a Tootsie Roll, yeah. That's Teddy. Teddy would write that line. He's corny enough to do that, you know? Like Tabasco, I'm too bad. Again, Teddy wrote this lyric. I'm convinced Teddy wrote this song. Disappointing, unfortunately. I wish I loved this. I wish I loved this so much. I just don't. I just don't. I do like it. It's grown on me a lot. I like the song. I'm still listening to the song quite a bit, but I had such high hopes, and it was okay. It was okay. I'm sorry that's not the glowing review I wish I could give it, but I just wanted to be honest. Anyway, here are my photo cards. Jungwon. That's a really good photo of her. Kaylin. It's a good photo of her too. And then I got this like postcard, kind of it's got this rainbow effect on it of Jungwon. That's good. Let me open up my other copy to see what my polls are. I really hope it's Hani or Ellie. They are my biases. EXID is one of the few groups where I have a joint bias. I wanna be with you forever. I'm with you. Yeah, see, like there's God, yeah, it's catchy. Okay, Ellie. And then the other two are ones that I already showed. So Jungwon really loves me today. She wanted to be with me. That's great. Oh, I also got this from K-Town for you. I guess the special extra card. Like a pre-order gift, I guess. I don't know. I don't collect photo cards. This is probably going in the trash. Sorry, K-Town for you. If I accidentally clicked on pre-order benefit thing, I did not mean to. Never send me pre-order benefit. I will not use it. Yeah, pre-order benefits are only good if you collect photo cards. I do not. Anyways, on to some other goodies that I bought recently. So I was in Little Tokyo about a month ago, a little over a month, and my sister's best friend was in town and he wanted to see some things in LA. And I was like, cool. We met up for lunch and he was like, oh, I've never been to Little Tokyo. And I was like, well, I know we were in Little Tokyo, so I'll take you. Took him to Little Tokyo and he found this like really small store that I had like walked past a bunch of times, but have never just never kind of stepped in. And I learned a great life lesson that you think you know a place, but there's always more to discover, because that little tiny store that I walked by dozens of times over the years was a treasure trove for me, because it was full of 90s, 80s, 70s Japanese pop music. Guys, every city pop album I needed was at that store, except for a Junko Ohashi album. They didn't have my girl Junko Ohashi, but that's okay because they had Henri. This is Henri. This is timely. This is one of my all-time favorite city pop albums. It is the perfect city pop day album. I think the most popular song on here is Windy Summer. It's so good. If you haven't heard Windy Summer, you're missing out. It's a great song. Oh, Remember Summer Days, the bonus track, also very good. Yeah, just a great little CD. Let's see what the inclusions are. Oh, this is the CD was in here. It's in my car right now. I don't read Japanese. I don't know Japanese, so I don't know what this is, unfortunately. Oh, and then you get like a calendar, or like a really tiny calendar. Oh, that's cute. I wonder if there's like, this is cute. Very tiny though. And a poster. I'm just kidding, it's the lyrics. But like, this is a poster. Like, if they sold this poster, I'd be buying this poster. I wanna be with you. Windy summer, here we go. Yeah, great tune. Great tune. Ooh. Okay, next one I got is Miki Matsuraba, who a lot of you might know as Stay With Me. Stay with me. Na 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 na. I don't know the Japanese parts. I'm very sorry. This is an album that I kind of just listened to it and press play, so I can't give you. I don't know the song titles. Otherwise, I'd give you more recommendations. But "Stay with Me" was the hit. Was the hit. I don't think I'm going to go through all of these because they're just jewel cases. This next album is the album She Is That Girl, and it's because it is Maria Takeuchi's Variety, which has the iconic hit song Plastic Love. Yep, this is the Plastic Love album. It's interesting because the famous cover for Plastic Love that we all know on YouTube is for a different release. This is the cover for the Variety album. That cover for Plastic Love might be if she released like a single version of that, but I'm not sure. As far as I know, this is the cover. I think it should be, but honestly, the other picture is way better. But yeah, I mean, what else do I have to say? Plastic Love. The only thing that this album has that I don't like is it has Let's Get Married, which is just like every wedding has that. Just like that generic wedding song. I'm forgetting the melody, but like if you heard the first few bars, you'd be like, every wedding has played this song. It's been in every movie. But yeah, I mean, what more do you need than Plastic Love? I mean, that's worth the buy alone for me. Nothing will beat driving driving through the streets of LA at night listening to Plastic Love. Like, the vibe in my car in that time is excellent. The next thing I have is a thing I didn't know I needed. Well, okay, I knew I needed it. I didn't know it existed. It is the J.Y. Park Best of Collection. He released this in Japan. However, it contains all Korean songs except for 2. So there's 17 Korean songs and then 2 Japanese versions. And wow, bangers. He writes the hits. He's been writing the hits. I know so many K-pop fans hate him. You guys hate him. And you shouldn't, because he's writing hits. He wrote hits for your favorite groups, and you need to put respect on his name. The songs on here are so good. Honey is great. You're the One, great. When We Disco, great. Don't Leave Me, great. Like, it's bops. It's bops and bops only. I love his solo music. I mean, you even have like the recent hits. I said When We Disco, you have Who's Your Mama with Jessie, and you have Fever with BB. Like, we're really getting into the great tracks. So I love this album. It's in my car. I'm having a great time. I think every K-pop fan should at least know some of JYP's music, because he really molded his company after his solo work. And if you are a fan of JYP, the company's music, well, it's his solo music, you know? That's what a lot of it is. So I think everyone should take a listen to J.Y. Park's album and get over their weird hangups about hating him for whatever they think he did to their faves. Oh my God, you don't know these people. You'll never know these people. Get over it. That was treaty. Sorry. Next is another city pop album. I don't know who this is. It's Midnight Pretenders. If you know the song Midnight Pretenders, great song. I love this cover. This, I would say, is my favorite favorite daytime city pop album, favorite nighttime city pop album. But this is like a dance album. Midnight Pretenders, not as dancey, but which is the bigger hit, but like Body to Body is great. I'm in Love is great. Hanya's great. I really like this album. I think it's really good. So if you can find this on Spotify, give it a listen. It's a great tune. Alrighty, we're almost done. The last album I want to show is After Like. I bought the green version because I didn't look at unboxings before I went to the store, and my dad was in town and offered to buy me a thing because it was my birthday. And I just picked this one because I thought, well, I don't have a lot of green albums. That was literally it. So I am fine with the purchase that I got. It has photos. I mean, I don't know. I gotta be honest, I wasn't really gagging over any of the photo sets for this album release, so I wasn't too miffed. I bought it for the music, and it's incredible. I mean, After Like is for sure one of the best singles this year. It's that quote. It's, "You have done it again, constantly raising the bar." Like, Starship is murderous with these girls. They are coming for blood every comeback. It's been exciting and excellent to see. I like can't wait to see where IVE goes. I think they're so good. I love everything that they've put out so far. Truly, I'm so excited. They're a group that I really need to get to know the members more, because I don't know her name. I do not know her name. If they weren't in IZ*ONE, I do not know their names. I don't know her name. I got double of the same. I don't know why. I don't know if this is just like a thing that happened to me, or if Gowl. That's what her name is, Gowl. Okay. I mean, she seems nice. I have no problems with her. I just didn't know her name. This is the poster that came with it. Yeah, so like the styling, I mean, It's fine. I don't know why they released a disco song and didn't wear 70s clothing. You know, like I don't know. I think that they could have been again, I think a lot of K-pop styling in recent years besides SM Entertainment has been just a little it's been a little boring. Why isn't this folding? Because it's we're getting to a point where I feel like a lot of the styling just looks the same. And I understand there being like trends in fashion, but I do feel like K-pop styling has like stagnated in the last 5, 6 years. Like I just don't think anyone's doing anything different, and that's kind of boring to me. Fashion wise, I feel like K-pop was known for like big fun fashion, and I think they're just kind of wearing like I don't know. I feel like I see girls in LA who dress like they're in like a K-pop video. And it's like I think that's cool, but like I think the fun of K-pop is that these aren't clothes that people are going to wear outside of a music video shoot. I don't know. I just wish could have given us bell bottoms. It could have given us Studio 54. That's what I want. I think they should have given us Studio 54 K-pop version of that, and instead they just gave us K-pop, but we're doing a disco track. Either way, this is nitpicking because at the end of the day, the music is what matters the most, and After Like is an excellent song, and the B-side's really good too. Okay, last two things are one book I have read and one book I have not read. So I bought A Boy's Love. Everyone was talking about it. It is on Omegaverse Boys Love. I have never read an Omegaverse Boys Love before, and I shall never read an Omegaverse Boys Love again. This was hot dumpster fire juice ass. I hate this. It was awful. It is just like this guy getting okay, trigger warning. Okay, I'm going to trigger warning. There's a lot of sexual assault and R-word stuff in Omegaverse that I'm going to talk about. And if that is triggering to you, I would recommend stopping the video here and just taking my K-pop words as they are and moving on because it's going to get messy. Anyways, this kid just gets raped a bunch. Like, that's what this is. He's like a 20-year-old. He thinks he's an alpha. Turns out he's a recessive omega. And this guy's like a dominant alpha. And he kind of triggered his omega genes. And so it's essentially just he's really naive and stupid. And this guy's like, oh, I have the hots for him. I'll have him move in with me and fuck him when I want to fuck him. And so it's just not great. The plot is paper thin. The characters paper thin. It's just like this is probably a great read if you like porn with little plot and a lot of rape. Like you're in a good spot. You found the right book. Not for me. Did not enjoy this. It ends in the worst, literally the most nightmarish way possible. Like I could not believe that this was like a hyped up book as I was reading the end of it. So towards the end, the characters, they're having sex. This one starts saying, "It really hurts, stop." And he's like, "No." And then he keeps going in farther until he like binds with him. Because he's an omega, he actually has a uterus and he can get pregnant. And this guy decides to violently rape him to get him pregnant so he will stay with him in his penthouse because this guy he was trying to go. He was like, this is kind of a weird situation. You keep raping me. I don't know if I want to be here. And he's like, no, baby, please stay. Rapes him, forcefully gets him pregnant. Like, I will show you, like, he is crying for him to stop. Let me find it. It hurts. No, it got bigger inside of me. Take it out now. Shit, sorry, I can't. What? I nodded you. If I pull out now, you'll get hurt. What the hell have you done, you asshole? You crazy fucker. It really hurts. Like, guys. And then guess how it ends? He's pregnant. Guys, I will not be buying volume 2. I will probably be selling this, giving it away, or lighting it on fire. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. The lighting it on fire joke was too far. I'm a Jew. I'm not trying to do burn book jokes. Like, I'm so sorry about that one. But I'm going to throw it down the dumpster. Yeah, get some dumpster juices all up in it. Ugh. Now, the book that I have not read, but I do want to talk about because I know it'll be good. I had no idea this person had a book. I absolutely love this woman to death. I love her. Miss Quinta Brunson of Abbott Elementary. If you haven't seen Abbott Elementary, first of all, you're behind because it is, I'm telling you, it is by far the best comedy series of the past decade. I wholeheartedly believe it is the best comedy since The Office. And unfortunately, yes, I am an Office fanboy. I do think The Office is very good. And I think people who say that it sucks truly just haven't watched it and are just annoyed by fanboys quoting it. And I get that. Fanboys can ruin a lot of stuff. So I get it. But Abbott Elementary is truly one of the freshest, funniest, sweetest. It's a very, this show is a warm hug. Every Wednesday, I get so excited. It's like, oh, it's Abbott Elementary time. No, it's Thursdays now. Oh, it's Thursdays now. It airs Wednesday nights. It used to air Tuesday nights during its first season. And so I don't have cable, so I watch it on Hulu the next morning. So now every Thursday morning, I wake up and I'm like, it's Abbott Elementary time. I get to watch Abbott Elementary. Like, it's the most excited I am all week is watching Abbott Elementary. It's so good. It deserved way more Emmys than it got this year. I think Quinta deserved the lead actress Emmy. The very last scene Quinta has in the finale of season 1, she should have won the Emmy alone for that. Alone. Like, I don't care what she did the rest of the episodes, just for that scene, she should have had the Emmy. Very thankful that Sheryl Lee Ralph won her Emmy. If you haven't seen her speech, it's incredible. Incredible. Quinta won for Best Writing. This also should have won for Best Comedy Series. It lost to Ted Lasso. Let me tell you, I love Ted Lasso. Love Ted Lasso. I'm so excited for season 3. I will murder someone to get it to me sooner. Like, I love Ted Lasso. I think Abbott Elementary, it has just as much heart as Ted Lasso. And that's the thing that people like about Ted Lasso, is the heart of it. Because it's a fun series, but it's not, no one's reciting Ted Lasso jokes. You know, no one's like, remember that time in Ted Lasso where someone did something crazy funny? No, it's lighthearted, it's cute, and it has good heart and talks about good, big conversations in a very digestible way. I think Abbott does the exact same thing while being genuinely fucking hilarious. It's so funny. Each episode has multiple laugh out loud moments. It's great. And then I was watching some interviews of the Abbott Elementary cast. And in one of them, Quinta was like, oh yeah, I have a book. It's called She Memes Well. And I was like, you have a book? So I bought her book. And I have it now, and I'm very, very excited to read it. I think her writing is really, really impeccable. And I just think there's no way that this book is going to be bad. I am recommending it before I have read it. But yeah, that's my little haul for today. I plan to do another haul soon when I get my Sulgi albums. I decided to refrain from talking about her in this video purely because I did order her. I ordered 3 copies. The like kind of boxy one that looked really pretty with the apple on it, the photo book, and then one of the special editions. So I got one of each. I have a lot to say about Sulgi Solo. I'll put it that way. I have a lot to say. So let's regroup when that comes out, and I hope everyone's having a great day. See ya.